If I can have your attention, I know some of you are still eating, which is fine. Please feel free to continue your meal, but we're going to begin our awards presentation because there's quite a few people who are doing amazing and innovative things in the world of craft spirits, so there's lots of people to acknowledge tonight. So first I want to start by thanking all of you for coming to our 2019 Awards Gala. My name is Eric Zandona. I work with the American Distilling Institute. I'm the Director of Spirits Information, which means I run our spirits competition. I do some writing for Distiller Magazine, and I manage some of our other certification programs. So tonight I will be your MC, and I have the privilege to announce some of the awards, and we will have a couple of other presenters as well. Again, I just want to thank all of you. Just for a note about sort of the process, we will read through the gold and double gold medal winners. And then at the end, we will announce the best in class winners. As the best in class winners are announced, you will be invited to come up onto the stage. But the gold and double gold medals will be given out at the end of the very end of the dinner on the side of the stage. So that's the way it's going to work. So if you earned one of the trophies, you'll be invited up. Take your badge off, it's better for the pictures, and otherwise you can pick up your gold and double golds on the side. So first up, we're going to have Bill Owens, president of ADI, and Christy Hallery come up and present some of his, what we're calling Bill's Whimsy Awards.
Okay, here we go. Number one on the list, and I hope they're here, is Woody Creek here. Come on down. Is Marble here? Unfortunately, the prize for Marble didn't show up, it's lost. The best Nano is Sand Creek. Are they here? Come on down. The best Distillery Tour and Tasting Room, Geppetto Creek. The best Alchemist, Tamworth. The best Spirited Flavor, 103 Brown Sugar Bourbon, and that is lost somewhere, Justin. And I have an award for the person who's traveled 36 hours to get here. She gets a 747 jet. Sand Creek is inside of a container, about 120 square feet. He ferments, distills, and bottles in a container. The best farm distillery, Woody Creek, gets a hat, a wooden hat. Where's Woody Creek? Is your own castle with little people. A little dedication on the front for the best tour and tasting room to Geppetto Creek. journeyman here? We're doing a conversion, the best conversion of a building into a distillery, and this is going to Copper Fox, who converted a 1950s motel into a distillery. So this is the real thing. And my apologies to Justin. The gift for Heritage did not get here, but we will put it in the mail. It's a gigantic cocktail glass, and it's a big one. It'd be wonderful to display that. So I think that's all of them. Let's get a picture of everybody.
No fancy trophies for me? Marble Distiller? You got lost? No, I got lost. We got two of them. We're on their choice. No award? I know.
Would Duncan Holiday please come forward? This is the Lifetime Achievement Award. Duncan's been in this business for 15 years from the very beginning, making rum and all kinds of stuff. Congratulations.
So I'm going to say a few words, this being my lifetime achievement. So first of all, I didn't mean to say this, but I met Bill in the Bay Area when my wife and I were at what became the San Francisco Spirits Festival. It used to be just a wine festival. And Bill came over from Oakland to meet me, and they wouldn't let him in the door. So I took the BART to Oakland, met him. He took me to a nearby warehouse loading dock and held up a gin and said, "You gotta taste this." So that's how I met Bill, and it's been a wonderful, probably about 20 years. I hope you don't mind, I'm gonna say a few more words. To me, it's a real honor to receive this award after Hubert Germain-Robin. He's one of my heroes, and he teaches how to operate the French alembic in great detail. But his real lessons are patience, precision, and persistence. Not persistence, but perseverance. This is what Hubert teaches us through all that detail. So when Christy of ADI informed me that I was going to be getting this award, my first thought was, are these guys crazy? Because really, I mean, my patience, actually over the last 20 years, I've been working on how to make a still like a jet engine. So I wouldn't say I was going to be sitting around patiently waiting. And as for precision, my technique for using graduated cylinders is what I call fill and spill. And my young friend, Brendan Hughes, who's a chemist, can assure you that it would not pass a laboratory test. But I do think that ADI is a bit crazy. I think a lot of the people in this room are a little bit crazy because that's what you need to survive in this business. You need to know the tradition, but you need to know how to bust out of it. So I suppose if I have an achievement, it is in the area of perseverance. I have been knocked down and I've gotten back up. I have been kicked out of the room and reinvented myself in another room. So some people would call this persistence. Some might call it tenacity. Others, I'm sure, would call it just being a bloody nuisance. But I haven't been able to do this all by myself. My wife, Ping, my daughter, Rio, my sister-in-law, Mun Sin, my son-in-law, Will, and my nephew, Dylan, have set the standards high. They said to me in various ways, if you're going to be a nuisance, be a really good one. So I should mention also my partner, Tom Wales, who, when I was trying to get Dunk's Mill to take off, put rocket engines on my roller skates, so to speak. And now, Dan Hughes and Brendan Hughes, under the flagship of St. Johnsbury Distillery, some of you have had a chance to meet them today, are taking my work to a higher level. And they're honoring me by putting my name on their bottles. So I deeply appreciate that, and I want to say to all these people and those who have helped me along the way, thank you, and this award is yours too. Thanks, guys.
All right, congratulations, Duncan. So next, I'd like a quick reminder for those of you who have earned a gold and double gold award. If you have not already signed up for an interview slot tomorrow, here are the details. You can do so. SCG is sponsoring a series of interviews that we and you will be able to use to promote your awards that you have won tonight. And so if you haven't done so, please contact Matt from SCG about reserving a time. So now we're going to move into the awards from our 2019 competition. And I wanted to give you a little bit of a sense of what the awards breakdown was like. ADI has been known as having one of the most rigorous competitions in the industry, and we've seen a couple of things develop over the last few years. One is the fact that the overall quality of craft spirits is growing, and this has been reflected in the growth in the bronze and silver medals that our judges are awarding. People's spirits are improving year after year, and it shows in the results. But still, the mark of excellence that you have earned for gold and double gold is a very reserved category. Our double gold medal winners account for less than 2% of all the awards earned this evening. So for those of you who earn gold and double gold, you are truly world class, and you are truly at the top of the distilling industry in quality and craftsmanship. So give yourselves a round of applause. All right. So the first set of awards we're going to be announcing are in our merchant bottled and distilled spirits category. These entrants are from companies that are either sourcing and bottling spirits or who have distilled their own spirits, but because of their size of production or ownership, do not qualify for our certification of craft spirits. These are people who are members of ADI in our community, who've chosen to enter our competition, and so we have these designations for them. So let me begin. Gold medal merchant bottled spirits, Black Sheep spirits, Corte Vestuo Mezcal Ensamble Dos, Casa Tres Amigos, Santo Cuviso Bacanora Blanco, and Santo Cuviso Bacanora Uva Lama, and by the Dutch, Old Genever. Double gold medal merchant bottled spirits, Casa Tres Amigos, Santo Cuviso Bacanora Anise, and Republic Restoratives Distillery Civic Vodka. Gold medal distilled spirits goes to Germain-Robin Coast Road Brandy, Adelaide Hills Distillery 78 Degrees Gin, and Tuttletown Spirits Hudson Manhattan Rye Whiskey. Double gold medal distilled spirits Germain-Robin XO Brandy, and Tuttletown Spirits Triple Sec. The next set of awards will be going to those who fit our certified crafts blended spirits category. These are people who are using a variety of blending techniques of their own distillates with purchased or other techniques that exclude them from the distilled category, but showing great excellence in the skill of blending and production. Gold medal certified craft blended, Cutwater Spirits, Grapefruit Tequila Paloma, Hard Truth Distilling Company, straight bourbon whiskey finished in Hard Truth rum barrels, Lone Rider Spirits, sherry cask finished bourbon, Naud VSOP Cognac, Enjoy Spirits Distillery Mermaid Rum. Proof and Wood, Deadwood Tumblin' Dice 11-year-old bourbon, Tarnished Truth Distilling Company, 9-year straight bourbon whiskey, The Long Drink Company, The Finished Long Drink, and Virago Spirits 4-port series rum finished in ruby port casks. Now these are gold medal best of categories. Brovo Spirits Chocolate Liqueur, Casa de Aristi Kalani Coconut Liqueur, Leaper's Fork Distillery, Colonel Hunter Select Barrel Tennessee Bourbon, Savage & Cook Second Glance American Whiskey, and Sub Rosa Spirits Tarragon Vodka. Sugarlands Distilling Company, Appalachian Sippin' Cream Strawberry Dream Cream Liqueur. There was a repeat, sorry for that. 7-3 Distilling Irish Channel Whiskey, Skip Rock Distillers Raspberry Liqueur, and Tarnished Truth. Oh, sorry, that was a repeat. So we did those. Okay. Double gold medal, best of category, certified craft blended spirits, now VS Cognac, Padro and Company, Rojo Amargo Vermouth, and Virgo Spirits 4-port rum. Next are the gold and double gold medal winners from our that fit our certified craft distilled spirits certification. And we begin with gold medals for Abika Spirits Distillery, Silverton Ultra Premium Potato Vodka, Adrift Distillers, Starvation Army Farms Cranberry Liqueur, Armagnac Castarde, I don't know French, sorry, 1989 Vintage Armagnac, Bear Creek Distillery, Straight Bourbon Whiskey, Caledonia Spirits, Bar Hill Gin, Cannon Beach Distillery, Strata 4 Whiskey. Heritage Distilling Company, Cask Club Distillers Reserve, Pineapple Mango Gin, My Batch Gin, and Neighborhood Spirits Vodka. Isla Morada Distilling Reserve Rum Single Barrel, Jackson Keys Winery and Distillery, Jepson Rare Brandy, Jepson Signature Reserve Brandy, and Old Stock Brandy. Kings County Distillery, Bottled and Bond Straight Bourbon Whiskey, and Long Road Distillers Raspberry Liqueur. Meyer Farm Distillers Gin, New Holland Spirits, Knickerbocker Barrel Gin, Oak and Grist Distilling Company, Dark Rhythm Gin, Rock Filter Distillery, Barrel Roll Rye Whiskey, Rollins Distillery, Esprit de Cru Cane Vodka, and Round Barn Distillery 269 Gin. 7-3 Distilling, Gentilly Gin Barrel Reserve, South Hollow Spirits, Dry Line Barrel Reserve Cape Cod Gin, Southern Tier Distilling Company, Vodka, Still 630 Distillery, Double Barrel Rally Point Rye Whiskey, and Wright and Brown Distilling Company, Cast Strength Rye Whiskey. These are gold medal best of category winners: Alchemy Distillery, Bold Cereal Killer Rye Whiskey, Bethel Road Distillery, Grappa di Moscato, Caledonia Spirits, Bar Hill Vodka, Chicago Distilling Company, Finn's Gin and Tonic, and Cutwater Spirits, Barrel Aged Rum, Devil Share American Whiskey, Devil Share Bourbon. Heritage Distilling Company, My Batch Navy Strength Gin, Maison Montreux, Cabernet Sauvignon Single Grape French Brandy, Orcas Island Distillery, West Island Malt Whiskey, Peach Street Distillers, Smoked Rye Whiskey, Pennsylvania Pure Distilleries, BLY Rum 105 Silver, and Skeptic Distillery Company Gin. And Solar Spirits Eclipse Vodka, and Up North Distillery 3-year barrel-aged apple brandy. Next are our double gold best of category winners for certified craft spirits: Domaine de Papot, 20 Ans Boss Armagnac, Meyer Farms Distiller, Cayuga Gold Barrel Gin, Stout Ridge Distillery, Gen Z Jennifer Gin, and the Hart Distillery Gin. Next, during our competition, we also run a packaging awards at the same time, and so we will be reading out the gold medal winners from our packaging competition. So gold medal excellence in packaging went to Bentley Heritage, Source One Vodka, Casa Tres Amigos, Santo Cuviso, Bacanora Blanco, and Cutwater Spirits, Devil Share American Whiskey. And in our packaging awards, we set aside 2 winners for those who we consider best in terms of attracting the eye of the customer in the 2 most common settings that people engage liquor bottles, which is on the retail shelf and on the back bar. So our excellence in packaging, best retail packaging goes to Bentley Heritage Source One Vodka. And our Excellence in Packaging Best Back Bar Packaging Award goes to Cutwater Spirits, Devil Share American Whiskey. And now we will have Eduardo come up to present our award for the Gold Medal Brand Identity. This award goes to a distillery that our judges consider to have the best packaging range over a number of spirits. So come on up.
So the gold medal for brand identity in excellence in packaging goes to Deviation Distilling. Yeah, if you can come up to read.
All right, Bill forgot to announce one of his Whimsy Awards, so he wants to come back up and say a little something.
This is for the best alchemist, and their whiskey is made from the castrol gland of a beaver. It gives the whiskey a leather strawberry flavor. So congratulations to Tamworth, and now they have a little pet.
All right, thank you, Bill. So now we're going to move into the beginning of our Best of Class Awards. So these people, spirits earned a trophy for being the best in their respective class, whether that was whiskey or rum or gin, in their groupings that we have in terms of distilled and blended merchant bottled spirits. So first I'm going to read a few of our Best of Class winners that I believe are not here to receive them, and then we'll start having people come up. So Best of Class Awards. First, Best of Class Certified Craft Distilled Whiskey goes to Cutwater Spirits Devil Share American Whiskey. Certified Craft Blended Best of Class International Brandy goes to Naud VS Cognac. Certified Craft Distilled Best of Class Rum goes to Pennsylvania Pure Distilleries, BLY Rum 105 Silver. And the Certified Craft Blended Best of Class Liqueur goes to Skip Rock Distillers, Raspberry Liqueur. All right, so now we're going to begin the process of giving out some of our Best of the Class awards for those of you who are in the room with us. So when your name is called, please come on up to the stage, and then we'll get some photographs with you. And remember, take your tag off. It looks nicer for the pictures. So our first Best of Class award goes to our merchant bottled Best of Class International Agave Spirit, to Casa Tres Amigos, Santo Cuviso, Bacanora Blanco. And to receive the award on behalf of the producer, it will be Henry Price, who's their importer. Next, our Certified Craft Blended Best of Class International Liqueur goes to Casa de Aristi Kalani Coconut Liqueur, which will also be received by Henry Price. And one more time, Certified Craft Blended Best of Class International Specialty Spirit went to Padro and Company Rojo Amargo Vermouth, which will be received by Henry Price. All right, next. Our Certified Craft Blended Best of Class International Rum goes to Virago Spirits 4-Port Rum. So come on down. There. box for you over here on the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next, our certified craft blended best of class whiskey goes to 7-3 Distilling Irish Channel Whiskey. All right, next up, our lead steward, David T. Smith, will be coming up to read and hand out some of our other awards. No.
Okay, so we have best of class ready to drink, and it is Chicago Distilling Company, Finn's Gin and Tonic. Come on up. Okay, now we have Best of Class Brandy, and it goes to Bethel Road Distilling Grappa di Moscato. Coming up. Now, on to vodka. And the best of class vodka goes to Solar Spirits Eclipse Vodka. Okay, now on to gin. And the best of class international gin goes to Cotswolds Distillery Dry Gin. Right. And now to the best of class gin. And the winner is the Heart Distillery Gin.
And that concludes our Best in Class awards. Next, we will be having Eric Owens, Vice President of American Distilling Institute, to come up and present our Distillery of the Year award.
when we look, excuse me, when we look out into the industry and we look at who is doing something, look at me. So when we look out into the industry, we want to reward people who contribute to the industry. Stephen Gould is a consultant, a teacher, a historian, a storyteller, board member for the Government Affairs of Colorado Distillers, an international spirits judge, a member of the Gin Guild. His distillery was voted the top, or his tasting room was voted the top classic cocktail bar in Denver, selling all of his own spirits. So it is with great pleasure that I give this award to Stephen Gould.
Thank you very much. This is really, really cool. You know, I've been around this industry since 2008, and I was in the brewing industry off and on before that. When people think of Golden Moon, a lot of times they think of me. But Golden Moon is not just me, it's my business partner and wife, it's my entire team, the Golden Moon family. So if I could have everybody come up here, please. You know, we've been at this thing called Golden Moon since 2008, and at times it's been a pretty rough ride, at times it's been a lot of fun. We've taken a very different path than a lot of distilleries, and you know, we wouldn't have gotten to where we are today were it not for the entire team, the Golden Moon family that's standing around me, and the members of this Golden Moon family that aren't here tonight. In the last 2 years especially, this has been even doubly true. You know, we went through a capital raise. At the same time, some of you probably have heard of this, I almost died of cancer. And we're now going through another capital raise. We've just finished a build-out that has taken us from a very small distillery to a fairly sizable distillery. And none of that would have been possible were it not for my wife and business partner and for the entire team that's standing behind me. So I'd like to say thank you to them for this. Thank you very much.
Thank the community.
Oh yeah, I'd like to say thank you to everybody here as well. So, actually, I do have one last thing to say. We talked about it this morning. It's sort of a pet peeve of mine. And that is, you know, we've spent a lot of years fighting for federal excise tax reduction. A lot of us have spent time on Capitol Hill talking to our congressmen, talking to our senators. We've got a 2-year tax holiday for our industry, but that ends the end of this year. So if all of you could reach out to your congressmen and your senators and remind them that beer and wine already have this, we deserve it as well. Thank you.
Congratulations to Stephen Gould and his team at Golden Moon. Well, before we close our 2019 awards gala, we know there have been some questions about where ADI will be going in 2020. So we're going to have some friends of ours come up and give you a sneak peek at where we will be next year.
I'll stand with you, you speak.
Hey y'all, how you doing tonight?
My name is Katie Darling, and I'm the president of the Louisiana Distillers Guild.
Does anybody want to come drink in New Orleans next year? We're very excited and happy to invite all of you guys to 2020 ADI in New Orleans. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, ADI.
Thank you.
We look forward to hosting all of you.
Okay, that's it.
All right, thank you very much. That concludes our 2019 Awards Gala. And I thank you for coming and participating. Thank you for being some of the finest leaders in our industry and producing some of the world's best spirits. Thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you again in 2020 in New Orleans. And if you're interested, oh, wrong slide. Here are the dates for our 2020 competition. Feel free to enter again. And we love to promote the world's best spirits from craft producers. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.